Good morning, children. This is Ritu here. We have stopped till 8th page. We were doing the lesson Adventure of Toto. We have studied about Toto, that Toto was a mischievous monkey, and he was doing very much of nuisance. He was creating very much of nuisance there in the grandpa's house. So, grandpa was very much annoyed, and he took him there with himself while he went outside, okay, to Saharanpur. So we are going to study after it, okay. So page number 9, paragraph number 1. When Toto was finally accepted by grandfather, as he was given a comfortable home in the stable where he had for a companion the family donkey, Nana. So grandmother, grandfather had told grandmother about this Toto monkey, and grandmother, he was given a comfortable home in the stable. Uh, Grandmother had accepted Toto monkey, and monkey was given the comfortable home in the stable. He was given home where? In the stable where the donkey was staying there, and his name was Nana. On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. First night, grandfather, he went there to see whether donkey was comfortable with monkey or not. To his surprise, he found Nana without apparent cause pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. To his surprise, what happened? Children, here, uh, Donkey Nana, he had long ears. Okay, so what did Monkey do? Monkey was there on his ears. Okay, and he was pulling his ears. So what did Nana was trying to do? Nana was trying, and he was pulling at her halter. He was trying to get away from that monkey Toto, and he was trying to keep away her head as far as possible from the bundle of hay. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches, and she jerked back. So उसने थोड़ा सा धक्का दिया अपने आप को पीछे बैक में, ड्रैगिंग टोटो विथ हर. He had fastened on her long ears with his sharp little teeth. तो उसने क्या किया? उसने अपने शार्प टीथ से उसको डोंकी के नाना, जो डोंकी नाना था, उसके कान को पकड़ के रखा था. A great treat. Toto and Nana never became friends, and they had never became friends once again. A great treat for Toto during cold winter evenings was the large bowl of warm water given him by grandmother for his bath. And after that, they both never came together. But what happened? A great treat was there when grandmother used to give bath to Toto monkey. He would cunningly test the temperature. He was very clever. So what he used to do? He used to test the water, as he had seen grandfather testing the water. So he would cunningly test the temperature with his hand, then gradually step into bath, first one foot, then the other, as he said, seen me doing, until he was into the water up to his neck. Once comfortable, he would take the soap in his hands or feet and rub himself over. वो कभी किसी को हाथ नहीं लगाने देता था. He used to rub the soap all over his body. When the water became cold, he would get out and run as quickly as he could to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. So, as the water used to become cold, he used to run into the kitchen to dry himself. If anyone laughed at him during his presence, Toto feelings would be hurt. If during that presence, if anybody used to laugh, he was hurt by it. And he would refuse to go on with his bath. One day, Totos nearly succeeded in boiling himself alive. One day, what happened? What did he do? He himself succeeded in boiling. What happened? There was a kettle there, okay, and grandmother had put some water in it. Okay, and the vessel was about to come there. So seeing that steam coming out, he saw that the water must be boiling. He took out that lid and saw, dip his finger, the water was at the warm temperature. So he put himself inside the kettle, and he was there on the fire, and the water started boiling. He couldn't come out, and so that happened. A large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea and Toto. So large kitchen kettle was kept there on the fire to boil for two purposes. One was for tea and other was for Toto. Finding himself with nothing better to do, Toto found that this was a better opportunity to find the lukewarm water. Decided to remove the lid. He removed the lid. Finding the water just warm enough for bath, he found that the water was warm. He got inside with his head sticking out open from the kettle. So he only his head was out from the kettle, and rest everything was there inside the kettle. This was just fine for a while. This was just fine for a few minutes. Finding it cold outside, sat down again. He continued hopping up. As the temperature of the water got rising, he stood hopping up. He stood jumping up and down for some time, until grandmother arrived and howled him. She howled at him. She started shouting at him, half boiled out of the kettle. Now he was half boiled. If there is a part of the brain specially devoted to mischief, that part was largely developed in Toto. So this line shows that if any part was developed in Toto, and that was his brain, this was largely developed in Toto. He was always tearing things to pieces. What did he do? This is an example there. He tore, as soon as he entered there in the house, what did he do? He tore the blazer into pieces, and he would have run out by tying the pieces of the blazer and making a rope there. Whenever one of my aunts came near him, he made every effort to get hold of a dress and tear a hole in it. So this is another example. Whenever narrator is saying, whenever the aunt came near him, he made every effort to make a hole there in the dress. One day at lunchtime, a large dish of pulao stood in the center of the dining table. Now this is an incident, and this is one of the most important incident there in the chapter. That what did Toto do? Okay, during the dining time. So one day there was a lunchtime. A large dish of pulao was stood there at the center of the dining table. We entered the room to find Toto stuffing himself with the rice. He started eating the rice. My grandmother screamed. Grandmother, she started screaming, and Toto threw a plate at her. One of my aunts rushed forward. One of the aunts, she rushed forwards and received a glass of water in the face. When she was running, she received a glass of water. That means Toto threw a glass of water on her face. When grandfather arrived, Toto picked up the dish of pulao and made his exit through the windows. So when grandfather came, he took up the rice plate, the pulao plate, and went out of the window. We found him in the branches of the jackfruit tree. He was there in the branch of the jackfruit tree. The dish still in his arms. The dish was still in his arms. He remained there all afternoon. He was there till afternoon there, eating slowly through the rice. He was eating rice slowly and slowly, determined on finishing every grain. He was determined to finish each and every grain of rice. And then, in order to spite grandmother who had screamed at him, he threw the dish down from the tree. And when he had finished, he threw the dish down from the tree at the grandmother, and chattered with delight when it broke into 100 pieces. And when the dish broke it down into the 100 pieces, he was very delighted. He was very happy. Obviously, Toto was not the sort of the pet we could keep for long. So grandfather thought that, narrator also thought that the Toto was not the pet of the sort that they could keep it there for the long. Even grandfather realized that we were not well to do, they were not very rich, and could not afford such frequent loss of dishes, clothes, and curtains, and wallpaper. So, children, underline, we were not well to do and could not afford the frequent loss of dishes, clothes, curtains, and wallpaper. So, grandfather found the Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for only 3 rupees. So, this is all. So, why did grandfather gave this? Why did grandfather sell Toto to Tonga driver again? Answer is here, because they were not well to do and they could not afford the frequent loss of the dishes, clothes, curtains, and wallpaper. So here we finish it up with the adventure of Toto. I hope you must have understood the story till now. So next I'm going to give you the worksheet. So till then, I hope you understood. Goodbye.